right? Think about it. It's kind of like dating, right? Like I like to think of funnels like as dating. Okay, so
I wanted to go back on that example you gave because I think it wraps up everything I wanted to talk about today. We were talking about that
sure.
irresistible offer that your client can't refuse, right? And
Mhm.
first, and let's break it. The reason why I want to break it down is because I'm using this as a teaching moment as well, so that we can educate the chat or anyone who would like to
Mhm.
start business or looking into starting business. I like to break things down and make it super simple. And if there is one thing we can say is when it comes to business, you can break it down in three things: value, marketing, and sales. You master these three things, you'll definitely get income for your business. But you have to provide value. How do you define value? It's something that they want or something that they need. And then if you could provide that to them, if they have a problem and you have a solution, they need entertainment and you are their source of entertainment, then they are willing to rock with you. They are willing to invest their time and money with you, right? You try to tell 100 people about what value you can provide for them, and maybe 10 of them will basically say, hey, you know what, let me look into you more. And you pitch to 10. If you're a good closer, you might close five, we might close three out of them. And then if you're a bad closer, no one will no one will buy it, or maybe one person will buy it. But so the marketing aspect is attracting those 100 people and convert them into interest, and the sales aspect is basically those people that are interested, which one of them are actually putting money into it. So you could either do that with the copywriting, where they read a letter, they read an email, they could read an ad, right? They see an image, you grab their attention, and then there is a text on the image that get their interest, and then they enter a funnel, right? Maybe they put their email in because they want more information, and later you contact them so that you can close them, right? We call close the act of the client signing or paying for your service or product. So that's basically the cycle of the business. Well, and these are the things you need to know before you start a business, because if you don't, and you lack any of this aspect, you could it will affect your business. And there is a reason why 9 out of 10 business fails, and a lot have to do with lacking on either of these 3 points, either value, marketing, or sell. But you master all these three, or you have a general idea on all of these three, your business will do great. All right. What are your thoughts on that, Kevin?
Yeah, sorry, my internet's been really crazy these days. I don't know what's happening. Like my Dropbox keeps on resetting and stuff. It starts uploading all these files. So sorry if I cut in and out.
Yeah,
I
no
think I
worries.
figured it
My
out.
YouTube mentor, we call
But
that we're struggling streaming already. But
yeah, right.
it's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Um, if I were to add one more part to that framework in terms of like, yes, you're talking about value, the sales aspect and marketing. If there's one thing that I could add to that too, it would probably be branding, right? Branding, a lot of people consider branding and marketing like one and the same, but they're actually a little different. The way
Really?
I like to think about it, yeah. There's actually this great book. It's called "You Are the Brand" by Mike Kim. Um, I I'm like in the middle of
Taking,
reading it.
hey,
I could
learning
follow.
games, game, learning
Yeah.
games. By the way, this guy has one of the best logos I've seen. Where's the refugee?
I'm not
Refugee
wearing my
couple.
shirt right now, but if you go on my channel, you'll see it.
But
But yeah,
wealth engineering branding started by observing Kevin Yee right here. So
yeah.
everything that he does, I did it too. And I was studying you a lot when it comes
Mhm.
to branding. I love branding, by the way. But
Yeah.
I think I made that same mistake too, thinking branding and marketing was the same. And based on what you're saying, it's different. And how are they different?
Yeah. So the way I look at marketing is like, do they know you? But the branding part is the feeling that they get from seeing your business. Do they trust you? Right? Think about it. It's kind of like dating, right? Like I like to think of funnels like as dating. Okay. So marketing, yeah, a lot of people can know who you are, but are they actually considering you, right? We all have
Exactly.
friends. We've all been friends.
So
Yeah.
just to make it like a visual. So marketing is like swiping right on Tinder, right? And then let's say you swipe like 100 to 100 people right. So that doesn't mean that they're considering you, but your branding would be a picture, a profile picture that you have there.
I would say that if we're using Tinder as an example, it's like that impression, right? It's like that person that you always swipe no to. Actually, you're like, hell no, right? Every single time. You know who they are. That's technically marketing.
Oh, okay.
It could go either way. Do they know who you are, right? Are they familiar with you, right? Then it goes from knowing to liking, right? So that's if they swipe yes on you. And this is where like things like content marketing come into play. And this is where branding comes into play, where you're building that trust over time. And the beautiful thing about YouTube and content marketing is that it works while you're sleeping. You can impact people around the world. And this is how you build trust with people too. So maybe, in the Tinder thing, maybe you're a really good copywriter. You're good at sending the text game. Maybe you're good at talking on the phone and stuff like that, or you're good on video and stuff, and they want to go on a date with you, right? And when you seal the deal, that's like the sales transaction too, right? That's kind of like how I would compare it. But just in case,
what's the closing part in dating? Is it actually getting the date, or is it after the date?
Well, it depends what you're looking for at the end. Right. So,
hey, yeah, it's all about wealth engineering. Might be something that you're not used to. It's okay, cause I'm here to introduce you to concepts. Time to grow and make big moves. All about crypto, come see. Stocks and business, yes indeed. Got the info that you need. Hosted by my homie JC. Hey, yeah, wealth engineering. Stacking it up. It's time to generate wealth till you living like Scrooge McDuck. Hey, wealth engineering. It's time to show you the game till you living like Richie Rich, till you ballin' like Bruce Wayne. Hey, you ain't gotta be an expert, no problem. It don't really matter where you at, just start it. It'll take time, hard work, and all this, but we bring the info that you wanted. Stocks, real estate, crypto, let's work. Generational wealth, increase net worth. Like a kid on a bike, take the training wheels off. Right now is your time, make it happen like a boss. Yeah, JC, bring that fire, mentally taking you higher. Get the cash flow that you desire. Building that wealth, I should call you sire. You about to run it, I know it. We steady growing, this is the moment. You gotta subscribe, cause you don't wanna miss it. Wealth engineering, it's time to get it. Wealth engineering, stacking it up. It's time to generate wealth till you living like Scrooge McDuck. Hey, wealth engineering.
If you enjoyed this little short segment that we did, here's where you can click to find another short segment, or you can click right here to find the entire podcast. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.